Goes to Washington, D.C.
Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. by Renee Collado Lainez. Illustrated by Angela Dominguez. We are in Washington, D.C. "It is the capital of the United States," said Anna to Mamma and her little sister Sarah. Anna ran and hugged her tia, Louisa, and said, "I cannot wait to visit the historic places."
I know that the title of this book is Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. Now I read that the family is in Washington and that there's historic places to visit.
The next morning, Anna and Sarah were holding a large map. "Look, Sarah, we will visit all these places." Tia, Louisa, and Mamma waved American flags. They gave flags to Anna and Sarah. Anna opened the front door and said, "Ready, set, let's go!" "This is the National Mall," Tia Louisa said. "I don't see any stores," Sarah said. "There are no stores here," Tia Louisa replied.
So they're at the National Mall, and that doesn't mean that there are places to shop. It just means that there are a lot of historic buildings there. We can look at the text and the photographs. See, these are actually photographs of Washington, D.C.
Sarah turned around and said, "I get it. Instead of stores, this mall has historic buildings." "What is this tall building?" asked Anna. "It looks like a giant number 1, Sarah said. "This is the Washington Monument," Tia Louisa said. "It was built to honor the first president or leader of the United States, George Washington."
It kind of does look like a giant number 1, doesn't it? It looks like a number 1 sticking straight up.
Mamma opened her purse. "Look, his face is on the dollar bill and the quarter," Anna cried. "Who is this tall man sitting on that big chair?" Anna asked. "He is Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. He ended slavery and helped keep the United States together," Tia Louisa said. "He is also on the pennies that Sarah and I put inside our piggy banks," Anna said.
So I'm looking right here on page 13, and look, there's the penny, and I see Lincoln's face on it. He was the 16th president, and this is his monument.
"Who lives in this beautiful house?" Anna asked. "The President of the United States lives in the White House," Tia Louisa said. "Can we knock and say hello?" Anna and Sarah asked. "The President is a busy person," Tia Louisa said, "but I have tickets to get inside." "Yes!" said everyone.
So this is the White House where the president lives. It's also a very historic building.
"This building is bigger than my whole school," Anna said. "It is the Capitol building. They make laws here," Tia Louisa said. "Are laws like school rules?" Anna asked. Tia Louisa and Mamma nodded. "We need to follow rules or we will get in trouble," Anna said to Sarah. "Look, there are also statues sitting on chairs here," Anna pointed at them. "This is the Supreme Court," Tia Louisa said. "When people do not agree, the Supreme Court decides what is fair." "The Supreme Court is like a teacher. Teachers talk to children when they argue," Anna said. "Welcome to the Library of Congress," Tia Louisa said. There are so many beautiful books here, said Anna. I love to read books to Sarah. Almost all of the books published in the United States are here, Tia Louisa said. I would love to read them all one day, Anna said. Tia Louisa and Mamma smiled. They went back to the National Mall and walked across Independence Avenue. Look, I know the man in the statue, Anna said. He is Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., and he had a dream for everyone to be treated fairly. This is his memorial, Tia Louisa said. I will work for my dreams, too, Anna said. Anna and her family walked among the flowering cherry trees. Look at the beautiful cherry blossoms, Anna said. These trees are a gift from Japan to celebrate the friendship between our two countries, Tia Louisa said. They sat down and watched the paddle boats go by. Anna hugged Tia Louisa and said, Thank you for this wonderful day. I will never forget it.
All right, look at this page. Do you see the cherry blossoms? They said it was a gift from Japan to show they were our friends. They have pink blossoms. Aren't they beautiful? I wonder why the author decided to write this story. It's an informational story. Do you think it was so that she could teach us about the different symbols of the United States and Washington, D.C.? Alright, now go to Seesaw Journal and go to Drawing, and I want you to draw a symbol of the United States that you heard about in our book. You can go back and re-watch or re-look at the pictures if you need to help you draw it. So think about the different symbols or the different monuments you saw. Think about the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Memorial, the White House. You can draw any of those things. Draw it, and I want you to record what you drew. Tell me what you drew and tell me what it is. So you could say the White House is a symbol of our country, or the White House is a historic building, or whatever you need to say to describe it, and then add it to your Seesaw Journal.